Welcome to our CampuSync user testing analysis. We'll be sharing our usability testing findings and recommendations from our users. First, meet our team. Connie Barrera, Tiffany Stobbs, Henry Diaz-Marval, Michael Amador, and Carlos Reyes, Team 8. This is the challenge that college students are facing. Many college students struggle with managing their academic workload due to the use of many disconnected productivity tools and applications. This fragmentation can lead to frustration, decreased productivity, and increased stress, as students find it challenging to stay organized and focused. Introducing CampuSync. CampuSync is an innovative mobile productivity application tailored for college students. It simplifies the management of academic tasks, enables efficient study session tracking, and organizes daily schedules into a coherent platform which empowers students to maximize their productivity and achieve their academic goals. In our study, we had 14 college students participating in a series of 6 realistic task scenarios. They were designed to mimic common academic tasks. Utilizing a mixed method approach, we collected both quantitative performance data, such as completion times and difficulty ratings, alongside qualitative feedback to gain a better and deeper insight into the user experience and satisfaction. Let's meet the participants. These charts show the distribution of study participant ages and years of general computer experience. Most participants were in the range of 18 to 24, which is a typical college age, and the average experience was 14.2 years of general computing activity. This means individuals are very familiar with technology. Generally, there was a pretty even distribution of males versus females in our participant pool, and the computer knowledge is according to the participants, not any evaluation from us, but they all seem to see themselves as anywhere from expert through intermediate, and nobody identified themselves as a beginner. All participants said they use applications on a daily basis, which implies the market for mobile apps is still very strong. And from a device perspective, the devices that were used during testing, the majority were on smartphones, but some were on tablets, Mac computers, or Windows laptops. So, task 1. And on the screen, you'll see the statement that was read aloud to the participants. But in this task, basically, they were asked to create 3 different tasks. One was for a research paper due in 2 days, the second for grocery shopping, and the third for a group planning session. So, from how effective the task prioritization, what was the efficacy? So in this scenario, students learned how to effectively categorize their tasks based on urgency and importance. By setting a high priority for the research paper, a medium for the group meeting, and a low priority for the grocery shopping, the students could manage their time better and focus on what matters most first. From a user satisfaction perspective, participants reported no confusions when setting priorities, indicating that CampuSync's interface is intuitive and user-friendly. The priority-based auto-sorting feature was praised, enhancing the overall user experience by making task management seamless. From an accessibility perspective, the correlation that I'll share with you in just a little bit revealed that even when users were less computer savvy, they found the task creation accessible and straightforward. This implies or suggests, although obviously the number of study participants is quite low, this implies that the design caters to a wide range of technical skills. Now, let's watch a quick clip of one of our study participants who was completing this task.
Okay, so the first task was to put in a task for a research paper. Oh. Okay. Have I put in a new task? Maybe this plus sign. It was high priority. And it was due in 2 days. Here. Oh, here it is. And the second one was groceries. That one was low. And maybe we'll do that one on Saturday. And that one can be personal. And then we can put a third task. Group meeting. That one is medium. That'll be maybe next week. Academic also. And added. That was pretty easy.
Key findings for task number 1 include 71% reported clarity in task organization during testing, and 36% of our participants praised the priority-based sorting feature. Everyone was able to complete the task scenarios, and 80% found it very easy to navigate. Now, we did find a correlation that indicates that more computer experience relates to lower perceived difficulty. But again, with having only 14 participants, the correlation is one to be taken with a grain of salt. It would be different if we had 50, 100, 200 participants, but we were able to come up with a correlation nonetheless. Task 2. Task 2 relates to giving the individuals a scenario to imagine that they needed to study for a chemistry exam for the next 3 hours, and that they would tend to be distracted if they just did a massive study session. So they would be using the focus tracker in order to keep track of when and how long to study for, and then the focus tracker would remind them that it's time to take a break. So let's take a look at how this went for our users.
Okay, so now you set focus tracker. So I see it here, and I see it down here. I'm gonna use the bottom link. And I think for this exam, I want to study a little longer. I want to do deep work. Or let me see the sprints. In 15-minute sprints. I think I'd rather do 90-minute and then a break. So there it goes. That's pretty cool and easy.
Participants identified the focus timer feature as essential for maintaining attention and managing study sessions effectively. Some of the things that stand out from the testing is that 86% identified it as their favorite feature. 72% appreciated the break reminders as a key productivity booster. 69% of our testers found the task organization feature highly effective, and 90% rated the app's user interface as modern and user-friendly. Participants did express a strong need for varied studying options within the app and not just the three that we have up on the top, indicating that different subjects require different studying habits. This feedback highlights the importance of flexibility in study tools, and we very much agree. The feedback supports CampuSync's mobile-first design, emphasizing that students find the interface intuitive, easy to navigate, and enhancing their overall productivity during study sessions. From the task 3, this is where our users were asked to filter tasks by category and priority. The application has the ability to show all priorities. Priorities are high, medium, and low. And then we have currently built in categories of all, obviously showing all categories, or academic, personal, and social. And so in this task, students were asked to focus on high priority academic tasks and see how easily they would be able to do that. And so in this case, users were able to efficiently manage their tasks by categorizing them according to different types, such as assignments, meetings, and personal errands. This categorization allows for better organization and prioritization, ensuring that important tasks are completed on time. Participants reported high satisfaction with the filtering feature, noting that it significantly reduces the time spent searching for tasks in a cluttered list. The ability to sort tasks by priority helped them focus on what needed immediate attention. The filtering feature's intuitive design allows users of all experience levels to quickly adapt, making it accessible for both novice and seasoned users. Feedback indicated that users felt empowered to customize their task views according to their needs. Let's take a quick look at one of our testing participant experiences.
Okay, so try to do different sorting of my tasks. Let's go back to the tasks. And gonna do all my lows, my mediums, and my highs. And then back to mediums, and then I can do only academic, only personal, only social, all of them, back to all of them. Back. Pretty easy, very intuitive.
Results from task 3 are a 0.13 correlation coefficient between technical knowledge and satisfaction indicates a moderate positive trend, and a p-value of 0.67 suggests no significant relationship between technical knowledge and user satisfaction. And so this is positive for us because it indicates, again, although a small pool of participants, that the application is intuitive to all users. Task 4, findings. And this is where our participants were asked to mark a task as complete. And the statement that was read to them is that they've just finished buying groceries if they could mark the task as complete. So let's see that in a moment, but let me just report that participants mentioned that marking tasks as complete was straightforward and satisfying process, and that the visual feedback provided by the app, such as animations and strike-throughs, enhanced a sense of accomplishment when a task was completed. From a user experience perspective, they highlighted that the responsiveness of the app while marking tasks completed made it enjoyable. Feedback from participants emphasized that even experienced users appreciated the polished animation that provided immediate visual confirmation of their actions. Let's take a look at a quick clip now.
Okay, let's get back to task. They're marking a task complete. How about here? Cool. Can I undo? Yep. And does it update here? Yep, it updates up there. Yep, easy.
So some highlights from our task 4 user experience was that participants that are more experienced for productivity applications found the interface of CampuSync to be highly responsive, which enhanced their overall user experience. They noted the smooth transitions and quick reactions of the app as significant advantages. Users also highlighted the effective use of visual feedback such as animations and strike-throughs when tasks were marked as completed. This feature not only provided a sense of accomplishment, but also made task management more interactive and enjoyable. So for task 5, which was simply navigating between features, we don't have a clip for you, but I'd like to report that there was a significant 86% of participants found the navigation within CampuSync to be easy and intuitive. This high satisfaction indicates that the app's design effectively meets users' expectations for accessibility and usability. Users appreciated the seamless transition between features and the logical layout, which enhanced their overall experience. The bottom navigation bar, which you can see here with the home, task, focus, and the events, in that bottom bar, it was praised for adhering to standard mobile patterns, making it familiar to users. This design choice facilitated a quick learning curve for both technically savvy and non-technical students, allowing them to navigate the app without any difficulty. So, discovering additional features, this was also in what we call the task 6. So participants expressed interest in exploring new functionalities that could enhance their productivity experience. The ability to discover additional features is crucial for keeping users engaged and maximizing the application's utility. Feedback indicated that a featured tour or onboarding tutorial process could assist more novice users in familiarizing them with the capabilities, ultimately leading to increased satisfaction and usage. Many times a user will want a particular feature and think that that feature doesn't exist when all along it's right there, and oftentimes they abandon using an app because it's not doing what they want. And the simple reality and sad reality is that it's there all along, but they just don't know how to access and use it. So we very much agree that making sure that users understand all capabilities is very, very important. Perhaps we're thinking about pop-ups from the app or suggestions in addition to some type of formal training process at the very beginning of the app, allowing the users to be able to go back to that training and documentation on demand. From a big picture perspective, the usability testing revealed no statistical significant correlation between user characteristics and performance metrics, and this indicated that CampuSync is accessible and intuitive for everyone, regardless of their technical proficiency. This universal design success demonstrates that CampuSync's effectiveness in meeting diverse user needs within the academic context. One of the things that users love most, as you heard a bit ago, is the focus timer, which allows students to structure their study sessions effectively, incorporating break reminders and various modes tailored to individual studying styles. This functionality is designed to enhance productivity and help users maintain focus during extended study periods. Users also praised the modern and clean design of CampuSync. They highlighted its intuitive layout that resonates well with student preferences. The aesthetically pleasing interface contributes to a positive user experience, making navigation enjoyable and straightforward. At the same time, users called out many enhancement opportunities, which honestly we thought was really great. A really great indicator that our testers were engaged and would potentially use the app and wanted more, including participants expressed a clear demand for push notifications to keep them informed of upcoming tasks and deadlines, enhancing their time management capabilities. They also wanted to see calendar app integration beyond just the FIU calendar with other big contenders, Microsoft, Google, etc. Participants also requested advanced features such as batch operations and data export capabilities to enhance productivity and customize their experiences. There was also a demand for dark mode by several participants, indicating a preference for a visually comfortable experience during late night study sessions. And of course, the onboard tutorial suggested by many individuals, even when they had a better proficiency, even if they called themselves expert users, they still suggested to have some type of onboard tutorial and tutorial on demand. Key takeaways from our study and our testing. Social integration is going to be essential for enhancing collaboration among students. By facilitating connections and interactions within the application, CampuSync can significantly improve user engagement and satisfaction, making it a standout choice in the crowded productivity application market. An effective onboarding system is crucial for helping new users understand how to fully utilize CampuSync's features. It will ensure that all students, regardless of their tech savviness, can easily navigate the app and benefit from its functionalities, therefore increasing user retention and user satisfaction. In conclusion, this study underscores that CampuSync is poised to make a significant impact in the academic productivity space with its user-friendly design, strong satisfaction ratings from testing, and a clear roadmap for future enhancements. It is ready to meet the diverse needs of college students seeking a unified productivity solution. We appreciate your interest in our findings on CampuSync. We enjoyed the development and testing very much. Until next time, thank you so much.